Hello and welcome to a special Mother's Day edition of What in the Week. I'm Nikki Woods. Now, this could be a delightful Mother's Day story if you're living in a world where mistrust, miscommunication, and lawsuits are just part of the tradition. I'll explain. This week, NBA superstar Kobe Bryant and his mom Pamela became embroiled in a legal battle that involved the sale of Kobe's collectibles that included jerseys, trophies, and a signed All-Star ball. Now, to keep things in perspective, the items were worth $450,000. That compares to my son's combined worth of memorabilia that may add up to $36. So in my blog this week, I explore how some families of athletes let money get in the way of love. And you can read more about that on blackamericaweb.com. Coming up, the handsome and talented actor Christen Keys. Ladies, you will thank me for this. But first, how many moms will you buy gifts for this Mother's Day? According to a study, 92% of Americans plan to celebrate Mother's Day this year, and the gift giving extends to sisters, daughters, stepmothers, mothers-in-law, and friends. A spokesperson for the National Retail Federation says families have gone from celebrating mom to celebrating all the women in their lives, and I support this. I just think there's got to be a cutoff. And I'd say it's probably your stepmom's special aunt. I'm just saying. Now, if you are, and I am crossing my fingers that you're not, one of the few sons, daughters, husbands, or baby daddies still looking for something for Mother's Day, Mama's Gone Wild co-host Mary Boyce and I are going to hook you up. We talked to digital lifestyle expert Christen Rochon of Divas and Dorks about last-minute gift ideas.
Is the Samsung Galaxy camera.
Okay.
Now, this camera is actually kind of considered a smart camera, simply because not only can you take awesome photos, almost even professionally, like photographer photos, but you can also share them on the large screen using Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can share them immediately from this device. So it's a pretty cool camera to have, especially if you're a mom on the go that likes to share, pictures of the kids without having to go home and upload them on the computer.
Right. So on the large, can you put it on your TV screen too? Or you mean just on your... Okay.
On your TV screen, you can connect it. You can put it on your computer, but you can also, if you want to just show off pictures, you can show them off straight from the camera.
That's right there. That's cool.
It has a really large screen. It's a really cool camera.
Thanks, Christen. Now, as promised, actor Christen Keys. Here he talks about opportunities he's been blessed with.
What has been the most interesting part of your journey?
The most interesting that I didn't expect this. I
thought. What did you want to do when you were a little boy? What did you dream of doing?
I thought it was gonna be music. I thought they was gonna pull up in a limo, and Clive Davis was gonna get
They
out.
didn't do that for you today.
And
they
the car was great. The car was great, but I thought for sure. Okay, I fell in love with music at 9. I wrote my first song at 12. I was like, okay, this is it. But as soon as we plan it out, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, and he was like, no, you're gonna act, bruh. And he started opening doors and. I jumped into class as soon as I started booking acting stuff back in the day. And like I said, the harder I worked at it and the more prepared I got, he's like, okay, well, do you want to do this, this, and this, and this? And sometimes I don't even have time in my schedule to get all the opportunities that he sets up. So like I said, keep doing what you're doing, please, and thank you. And yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yes, you are. Christen Keys is currently starring in the play Just Like Yo Daddy. Now, this weekend, the new Tyler Perry Production Peeples premiered, and I got the extreme privilege to sit down with star Kerry Washington. Now, for all my scandalistas, stand down. I had to refrain from asking the big scandal questions. You'll just have to wait for the season finale for that. So here, Kerry talks about the premise of the movie.
This is a family built on tradition, and they are a family built on sort of culture and intelligence, and so they have this tradition in their town, Sag Harbor, of celebrating Moby Dick Day, based on the novel, the great American novel Moby Dick, and it's a festival that happens every year on this weekend, and everybody participates, and it's hugely important to Grace's dad, and so it's an epic weekend in their family's culture.
Thanks, Gary. I also talked to cast member, actress, and comedian Kimrie Lewis-Davis.
Delve deep.
Absolutely. Well, long story short, Peoples is about boy who meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, and then boy meets girl's father. And your boy, of course, played by Craig Robinson, the very hilarious Craig Robinson, the girl played by
Kerry.
the one and only Kerry
Kerry
Washington. And of course, the dad played by hilarious legend, Mr. David Allen Greer.
Yes. So what role do you play and how do you fit into the Peeples?
Absolutely. So the Peeples has two daughters, one being Kerry and one being the lovely Miss Callie Hawk. And I play Callie's love interest.
Oh, that's different.
It is.
You heard her. Check out Peeples in a theater near you. And finally, want to take a guess on the number of kids that causes the most stress? Well, according to experts, it's 3. Mothers of 3 children are more stressed out than mothers of 1 or 2. And mothers of 4 or more report lower stress levels. I'm going to take their word for it. I'm good. I'm holding it too. Happy Mother's Day. See you next time for What in the Week. I'm Nikki Woods.
What in the week?